I'm Kiana, a licensed stylist as well as a licensed cosmetology instructor, and I'm here because I am seeking recruitment to the Matrix Artistic team. I'm interested in the Matrix Artistic team because I love educating and I love learning more about this dynamic industry. And I'm looking forward to taking my career to the next level, and I'm looking forward to helping other people grow themselves in this dynamic industry as well. So I look forward to showing you guys some of my best tips and tricks when working with Matrix products, as well as when working with Matrix color on textured hair. Let's get right into it. All right, Matrix family. So to get our service started, I'm going to be detangling Melissa's hair. She's going to be getting a balayage. So in order to do that, I want to blow her out some. It doesn't have to be perfectly straight, but we do want to be able to detangle and part and section easily and without causing her and all of this beautiful hair any pain. So to get that started, I'm going to wet her down with water. And I'm also going to use the Mega Sleek defrizzing spray to give us some slip and to start moisturizing these tresses, as well as our Food for Soft oil drops. This is again just going to give me some slip. It's going to give her some moisture and help that process along. So as I'm wetting Melissa's hair down, I'll go ahead and start stretching her out. This definitely aids in detangling curly hair with minimal discomfort. Also allows me to spread the water throughout, get it evenly saturated. We see the hair starting to take a nice little stretch already. Now that I've got it stretched out some, we'll start applying our leave-in detangling defrizzing spray.
And it smells good.
It smells really good, right? And the defrizzing spray is going to help me with my blowout too, which will be really nice for applying the balayage. Now I'll add that Food for Soft oil. And as I said before, one of my passions is textured hair, and I love coloring textured hair. But we do want to protect those curls. So I'm going to go in with my chopsticks, start to section Melissa off. Melissa, you wear your hair in a pineapple or like that pony quite often, right?
Half and half.
Half and half. So when our clients do wear their natural hair and they tend to pull it up in a high pony or pineapple, sometimes the center area can be a little more fragile, a little more tender, because that's that area that we don't tend to get to quite as often. It's a little hidden, so we don't always detangle it out when we're working with our own hair. So I know that that's the case for me personally when I wear my hair in a pineapple. With that being said, I definitely like to take a little extra care when I'm detangling that area, because this can be a really tender spot for our clients. And go ahead and start detangling, Melissa, and we will come back and show you all the finished product after we are done detangling and sectioning. All right, so we have made it to the front sections of Melissa's hair. So I will be demonstrating how I go about straightening these curly tresses with the blow dryer. I've already gone through and detangled with a large tooth comb. I always work my way from a large tooth comb to a smaller comb before going in for the blow dryer. When using a nozzle, I like to take my nozzle, do a little bit of drying with the nozzle and pulling it out straight, and then I go back in with a round brush. I scissor finger the hair and I hold it tight and work my way down the strand, pulling the cuticle. Once I've got it elongated and stretched out, now I can go in with my round brush and continue on using a round brush in a reverse technique to elongate the hair straight. I'll be doing this for the rest of the section. As I said, I've already detangled the hair with a larger comb. So now I work from end to base. Scissor finger that hair nice and taut. Doing the cuticle and elongating the hair with the nozzle. Always taking care not to point the blow dryer directly at my client, but focus on the base, as I don't want to dry out those ends. So base to mid strand, base to mid strand, base to mid strand, and pulling all the way through. If I get a little snarl, I will just give that brush a little shimmy to detangle. And now that we have this section fully dry, I will go back in and twist the entire section back up so that it stays detangled and elongated and stretched out as I move on to my fourth and final section. See you guys back for the balayage. All right, Matrix friends, we are back. So I have Melissa blown out and elongated. So we are about to start our balayage process. And to get this balayage going, I'm actually going to be using High Riser pre-bonded lightener formula. I'm using this because it is ideal for dark bases. And Melissa is about a level 4, between a level 3 and a 4 with our level finder. Yep, she's right in between the two. And we're going to be doing a balayage. We're going to be keeping her base dark. So that'll be perfect for us. I love the pre-bonded formulas of the lightener because it has those conditioning agents, the agents to keep that cuticle, the entire hair strand intact and to keep the integrity of it while going through the lightening process. So I'm going to be using it in a 1 to 1.5 ratio. And my lightening technique will be alternating between diagonal backs and horizontal segments to create a nice balayage. And I'm going to start off using the 20 volume developer. Allow me some time, and then I will probably be increasing to the 30 volume developer. Melissa, I'm going to have you hold your head down just a little bit. Feather towards the base. And I'm going to go in with full saturation. Folding that foil in thirds so that my fully saturated ends do not touch my feathered base. All right, we'll see you guys back shortly. All right, so we have made it all the way up the back of the head using a combination of diagonal back segments as well as a couple of horizontal segments. The last piece that I'm not going to put a foil in, I just decided to do a V pattern on that in a freehand technique because all of the rest are ends. I'm going to do a tip out on them once I'm done placing my foils in the front. I am going to be going in alternating diagonal forward and diagonal back until I get up to the parietal. As parietal, I will continue on with all diagonal back, and I'm going to be alternating some weaves and some slicing. A little bit of weaving, more so in the hairline area, as well as up towards the crown area in the front hairline. So my first segment will be a diagonal back weave, just so that she doesn't have harsh lines right at that hairline, so that when she pulls it back, it looks flattering. Give it a nice little tease to help avoid those lines at the base. Using the remainder of my 20 volume, pretty soon I'll be going into 30 volume. I'm going to come in straight, saturate the hair, and I'm going to continue on to my tri-fold. This will be my last weave, and then I'll move into some slicing. So just give enough product on that foil so it'll stick, so that I can fully saturate. I think I'm getting down to my last little swipe before I move into my 30 volume, just to bump my developer up so that everything catches up with what's already foiled. I'm going to do some subtle money pieces. So I'm going to part out the front. I'm going to bring this fringe for the money pieces right to that recession area. Here's where her recession is. So I'm bringing it right to that. We'll mimic the same thing on the other side. All right, so I'm going to mix up my 30 volume developer. Continuing on with my High Riser. I'm going to go in. We're going to do these money pieces side by side since they're a little wide. I'm actually going to go in with some foil work and some teasy light. I'm still following that diagonal back pattern, and then we'll finish our diagonal back zigzags here in the sides, and we will be back with the finished products. Okay, so our model Melissa is just about done processing. As you see, our tip out has lifted lovely. So we are going to go ahead and take her to be shampooed Going to be shampooing her with our Matrix Vivid Color Line shampoo and conditioner. Right now we won't condition her, but we'll just be shampooing her and bringing her back for her balayage application. Melissa is lifted, and now we're about to go in with our Soul Color. I love the Soul Color because it's also pre-bonded. So today I'm going to be using a formula of 5VR along with the 6RR Plus so that I can go ahead and give her some beautiful dimension with the violet undertones. So let's get into it. All right, you guys, we are back after our shampoo service. Right when we rinse, we put in our color lamination to lock in the vibrancy of this beautiful color. After the fact, I went in with my Keep Me Vivid shampoo and conditioner to lock in Melissa's color. So now we are gonna go into our blow dry service, and I'm gonna double back on the products that I used before. So I'm gonna be using the defrizzing leave-in spray as well as the leave-in cream with the Mega Sleek so that I can get her a super sleek blowout and iron finish along with the Food for Soft. And I'm also gonna add the Instacure leave-in just to make sure that we seal everything in. Since we've opened that cuticle up and closed it back down, I want to seal that cuticle down really good. So I'm gonna start off with my leave-in spray. So watch me work. All right, so we are back with our blowout using our Matrix color. Melissa is looking amazing, and we're not even done yet. So we're gonna go in, do a one length haircut, 0 degrees. Then I'm gonna go in and add some layers to it to give her some volume, and then we are going to finish up with the iron finish and then add some curls. Her hair has a nice amount of product in it, but just for a little more shine, I'll add a little more Food for Soft, and then I think that's it. Stay tuned. So the last and final steps, we just finished Melissa's 0 degree haircut. Nice little round haircut for the 0 degree. Then I went in with some adapted square layers, doing a little bit of face framing in the front to keep her fringe as long as possible, but just to even everything out. So now we're going to go in with some big tassel curls, and then you guys will be able to see the end results. Alright, so we are all set. Got some tassel curls in here that we're going to comb out. And we are all done. Foliage lightener, so-called bonded color with the RV and the RR. Layered haircut. Tassel curls. For the win. Now that we're done with Melissa's beautiful style, we have to send her home with some take-home products to maintain her hair. So in the next few days, I'm going to be recommending that Melissa go home with the Food for Soft. She'll just add this to her hair as needed. Once she notices dryness or it lacking luster, she can put a few drops of this in her hand and emulsify it and apply it to her hair. When Melissa's ready to shampoo her hair, I'm going to recommend that she take home the Keep Me Vivid shampoo and conditioner to use. After shampooing and conditioning, I'm going to recommend that she layer a few products. This will be something that she can do whether she's going to blow dry her hair straight or if she's going to wear her hair curly. The products that I'm going to recommend that she layer will be the Mega Sleek Defrizzing Leave-In Spray as well as the Smoothing Leave-In Cream. After she applies those products, I would also recommend that she use the Instacure. This is another leave-in mask that's going to also help condition her hair and keep her curls moisturized. And if she's going to be wearing her hair curly and not blow drying, I'm going to also recommend that she take home the 3-in-1 Overachiever. The 3-in-1 Overachiever will help to define her curls. Well, it's been a blast. I hope you guys have learned a lot. Have a great one.